so we boil off a little bit of the wort. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the bittering hops. And it turned out that these are sometimes they're referred to as HBU packs or house bittering unit packs. This is something that brew stores sell. Quite often, what these are is that these are hops that are maybe a little bit older. Or hops that are used in their house recipes. There's another thing that they do. And what they basically do is that they provide, for example, it's a 5 HBU pack and a 3 HBU pack that I'm using. The 3 HBU pack provides 8.2% alpha acids, whereas the 5 is 11.8. So those numbers, as those numbers increase, the number of alpha acids increase as well, which of course increases the bitterness. So now that I've added these to the hop spider, I'm going to just gently stir these around just to get this kind of to interact, if you will. And so there you go. We have added the bittering hops, and so we will boil those for a total of 60 minutes. So the bittering hops have boiled for 45 minutes, and so the very next thing that we're going to do is we are going to add the 15-minute hops, and those are what we call the flavoring hops. Okay, and so those contain some of the. And by the way, the length of time associated with how long these brew has to do with what the compounds that are going to be retained post-boil, if you will. So. Most of it's going to be, the 60-minute boil is going to be your bittering, the 15 minutes is going to be your flavor, and then the 5-minute is going to be your aroma. So, so what we're going to do here is I'm just simply going to cut open a pack of the flavoring hops. And I'm just going to add them again to the hop spider. Now the other thing that we're going to add here at 15 minutes is going to be what's called yeast fuel, and it has it's proprietary. They don't really like to talk about what's in it or anything, but basically what it is it's just a little pill, a little capsule here, and we actually just simply break the capsule open and add it. Doesn't really matter where we add it. It's going to entirely dissolve. And so we're just going to simply stir it around here just to get everything that's in that little pack dissolved. And we will continue the boil for another 10 minutes. This is sometimes the time when people add the Whirlfloc tablet, and that's sometimes referred to as an Irish moss. And that's basically what that helps to do is it helps to coagulate the proteins and everything. I prefer to do this around the 5-minute boil for the aroma hops, because that way it's nothing actually gets put into the coagulated proteins or whatever don't go back into solution. So that's just kind of my personal preference, but a lot of people again do it at 15 minutes. So the final, we're 5 minutes out of finishing the boil off, and so we're going to add our aroma hops. And we will do that right now. There we go. And the last thing that we will add is the Whirlfloc, which again does a really good job of precipitating the proteins. And we're just going to drop that right down in there. Okay. Stir all this around, get all this good stuff working together. And we will let this finish out for another 5 minutes. And so there we go. We got this working. That what I was doing there was I was actually setting up my pre-chiller for my wort chiller. This is a really good way if your feed water is too hot coming in from the tap. You can always use a pre-chiller that's soaking in ice water, and you can use that to chill down your the water that's coming into your counterflow wort chiller quicker.